Hey, it's Janelle and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be planning in my Sterling ink notebook. So let's do that. Let me show you the past couple of days. This is this week so far. This is how this week turned out. I loved this book. I printed out a little sticker of it and put it on a post-it note. This was the past couple of days. I need to do my meal plan still for this week, but I did set up these pages so I can do that. There, now we got it a little bit closer for us. And then today is Friday. I have the day set up already. I need to set up my weekend because I feel like a lot is going on this weekend, or at least it feels that way. Some book notes here for the book that I'm currently reading. I decided I want to start doing this, jotting down notes for the books that I'm reading. Normally, I was doing that on my laptop, but my laptop is not something that I carry around with me all the time. And there's so many times where I'm like, I would note that down, but I didn't have my laptop. I didn't want to go and like get it and boot it up just so I could write down one sentence. You know, whatever. Don't read this if you don't want spoilers. I pretty much always carry this planner around with me. Why don't I just jot down my notes in here? Like, hello. So that's what I want to start doing. But today in this planner, what I want to do is I want to set up a weekly spread in here, similar to this one. Something I realized this week is I need a weekly spread for reference, and I didn't have that in this notebook. I use my Hobonichi cousin. I literally just set this spread up in a separate video. I have my cousin that I use for reference for my weeklies, but I don't carry this around with me. I have my dailies in here, but then I'm like, okay, well, what's happening this weekend or what's happening in a couple days? And I don't have anything for reference in here. I did end up taking out that planner that I had in here. It just felt like extra work and I wasn't enjoying it, so I took it out. I just want to use a notebook for right now. So instead of having a whole separate planner just so I can see my weekly spread, I'm just going to make a little weekly spread in here. So that's what we're going to do today. This weekly spread really worked for me. I was able to make the columns wider because I didn't do a sidebar. Usually there's a sidebar. The weekend I combined together. So that way I only need 6 columns across the page. And that really, really worked good for me. So I'm going to do that again. I already know that it's 9 boxes for each column. So let's go ahead and draw that out. How much space do I want for my columns? I don't really need a lot, and I love having a ton of extra room within my weekly to do my running to-do list for the week. I like to have a running to-do list and a running to-buy list for the week. I don't like writing those things in my dailies because if I don't get a to-do done, or if I write like buy something on Monday, that's gonna get lost. I need it to be in a spot where I can see it constantly, because once I turn that page, it's lost. Maybe not necessarily lost, but it's just I'm not thinking about it or looking at that. So I'll do my weekly spread about this far down. I probably don't even need that much space, but that will work. And then I'll do 9 across. So there's going to be 1 extra box. This column has 10 boxes and these two have 9. That's just how it plays out. So that's fine. I'm going to make my weekend box, I think the bigger box on this side. So I'll do the same thing. Okie dokie. I think I have some weekly stickers. Let's try to find those, and I can use those for this spread. I don't necessarily feel like I need to, but might as well use up my stickers. Let's use these just because they're smaller. So we will do... Should I put a color behind that? Let's do that. Let's put some color. Already have these out from setting up my cousin and my matching mild liner. So let's just do the same theme in here. Why not? Let's just scribble a little color behind. You know what I just thought of? I'm gonna have these stickers Monday through Friday, but then I don't have one that says weekend. Guess I could just put Saturday, Sunday. All right, we'll figure it out. Monday, Tuesday, and a Wednesday, and a Thursday, and a Friday. Sorry, I'm weird. Saturday, Sunday. Let's do it like that. That works. I like that actually. Then let's decorate some. Let's cover this bottom line with this skinnier washi. That can be cute, I think. And in these columns, I'm not writing to-dos. I'm not writing little extra details of like what happened during my day or anything like that. So I really don't need a lot of space up here. All that information goes on my daily pages or in my memory keeper, which is my cousin. All I am trying to see on this spread is what is happening. What are those important things going on, and like, where do I need to be? That's all I'm trying to see within this spread. And have a landing page for like my overall things for the week, which is my to-do list and my to-buy list. That way that information doesn't get lost. I'm gonna use, should I use my skinny pen? There's a lot of baseball happening this week. So I'm gonna put baseball, since it's in the evening, I put it towards the bottom. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. It's like in the middle of the day on Saturday. Wednesday one might get canceled since there's a game on Thursday, but I haven't heard anything yet, so I'll just write it down. I can always cross it out if I need to. I have these little practice stickers. Since these are very small, they're easy to just throw down. I need some more game stickers. I don't think I have any game stickers left. I used them all up last season, and then I was like, well, baseball's not for a long time, so I never ordered more. So 5:45 and 5:45. Let's highlight those times. I need to go close my door. Fridays are hectic around here because my kids don't have school on Fridays. So everyone is here. The boys are fighting. What else is new? The game's at 5 o'clock on Thursday. Very first game, that will be fun. And then 1:30 game on Saturday. Highlight those as well. I like my thicker pens. These are my 3 favorite pens. Just this Bic Crystal, whatever this Bic pen is. These are like the cheapest pens ever, and I love them. I use these for my thick pen, and I love the RSVP fine point pens. This is like my medium pen, and then this Tombow Monograph 0.38. And I use this for my super skinny lines that I like. I have multiple of all of these 3 pens, and I carry these with me everywhere. This Tombow one, I just talked about this in my cousin video that I just filmed. I've only ever been able to find it at Jet Pens, but it's super thin. It's not scratchy. It's just like the best super skinny pen ever. If you can't tell, I'm a ballpoint lover. Gel pen smears, you can't highlight over it. Yes, the ink is darker and nice, but me, I need like functionality. I like to write and highlight over things. Usually ballpoint doesn't bleed through the page, which gel sometimes does. Things like that. I like ballpoint overall. So if you can't tell, I love ballpoint pens. And these are my 3 favorite: thick, medium, fine. Side note there. But I think I want to write thicker. And I'm gonna write on Monday, my grandparents are coming into town. Memes and beeps here. And then over the weekend, my best friend is coming into town. Usually she comes in the evening on Friday nights. She's staying with me, so. And then other than that, it's spring break all week. So maybe I'll just write that down below. I'll write it in my mild liner. Let's outline that with my black Papermate Flare. It's like a marker. And I like it for like a super thick, super black pen. I want to get more of these black ones. They actually have a ton of colors in these as well. I used to have like a whole set of these Papermate Flares. A ton of colors. I don't know. I don't remember. Did I get rid of them or did they dry out? I have no clue. But I kind of want to get more in all the colors because I've been loving this black one recently. Problem is I really like writing in black. And then it's like you get all these cute, colorful pens and it's like you don't even really use them because you use black ink. It's like you pick a colored ink for the week and then you can't find that color pen and you need to write something down and it's a whole thing. I just like having all my favorite black pens because they're handy and available. But, you know, you can't resist good pens and colorful, cute pens and markers. So I'll probably end up buying them anyway. Maybe it will entice me to actually use them if I buy some. We'll see. You guys, the baby eagles, the third baby eagle hatched. I'm watching them right now on my TV over here. It's been hatched for like a week now, I think, or close to it. They've been going through a snowstorm the past 2 or 3 days, and I do not see the third baby eagle, and I don't know what happened. Like, I can't tell if he's still there and he's just kind of hiding, but like, there's really nowhere to hide. And I only see 2 eagles, 2 babies. Worried if something happened to that third baby eagle. I will be so sad if that third one died. Other than that, that's all the important stuff that's going on for the week that I need to write in. So now I just need to make my to-do list and my to-buy list. Let's use my Papermate Flare again. To do and to buy. I didn't even use my washi over here. Let's put this at the bottom. Just because we can. Let's make it cute and more blue. This washi is from Planner Monkey Co. Both of these are. All right, that is my weekly spread set up in here. This way I have a quick reference for the week so I know what's going on. And I don't have to open up my cousin to look at what's happening. I just have it really quick right here. All right, and I don't want to set up dailies yet for next week. That's just a little too soon for me. I have today and then for the weekend. Let's do my weekend pages really quick because I want to get these down. So I actually do have things happening this weekend, specifically on Saturday and specifically on Sunday, which normally I don't. So I'm gonna just separate this page out. Do we want to use my stamps? Let's try it to use my stamps. I have a very small stamp collection here. Got functional stamps. Oh, here, this is what I wanted. This is the thing that got me into stamps. I got this in the subscription box for Coffee Monsters Co. and it's the days of the week. And I was like, I don't use stamps. And I don't want to get into stamps. That's a whole nother realm that I just don't even want to get into. But I had this, I got this in the subscription box. So I was like, all right, I'll buy some black ink from Walmart. It was just a cheapo ink pad. I can use this stamp. And then I was browsing on Shein for some stickers. I ended up getting all of these stamps. I got them at different times, but I got functional stamps. I can just always use them and they're actually functional. So really quickly, I'll show you what I got. I got these wooden letter stamps and there's these little face emojis over here. Got all of these tracker stamps, a movie review, a reading review, this like weekly tracker, this monthly tracker, and this other weekly tracker. So I thought those were very functional and cool to have. This little stamp is star rating stamp. Since I read so much, I thought this would be really good to have. See, these are probably hard to see. These are all reading and book review stamps. Definitely something I would use. And then these are, sorry, I'm trying to get without the glare. These are days of the week and months and numbers. These are what I want to use for my my planner right now. And then this is the last one that I have. I got these actually at Hobby Lobby. But these are all very functional as well, just some more trackers. This is kind of small for this page, so I will not use that right now. And that's all I have for my stamps. These are just the acrylic blocks that you need for these type of stamps. I had to get those as well. That's all I have for my stamps. Nothing crazy. I don't want any more stamps than that. I went through a quick little stamp phase, but I know that I won't really use stamps very often. So I don't want any more stamps, okay? I just don't. Loved these numbers. I think these numbers are super cute. I don't care for this font super well, but I love the numbers on this, which is mainly why I got these. I love the font on these. It has all the months, the full day of the week, and then the abbreviated day of the week. So I really like those. I want bigger though. So let's actually, even though I don't love this font, let's go ahead and use this font for my Saturday and Sunday. It's fun day. Sunday fun day, Saturday fun day. That's cute. I didn't even realize it said that there was a fun day on there. Need my acrylic blocks. Need the super small one for the numbers. That will fit those. Perfect. I don't think I really need to put the number, like the date, because I am aware of what date it is, but I still like to put it on there just for like looking back purposes. Although I have the date right here, so obviously I could tell, you know. We'll put Saturday. I got this really cute little desk pad thing. My keyboard goes on it and my mouse, it's like a big giant mouse pad, right? I love it. It's super cute. I got a whole new like desk setup and everything. My thing is, I am so messy. I am so messy with my coffee. I eat at my desk because I work from home. So like I'm always at my desk. And I'm so messy. I do my nails at my desk sometimes and it's like I get glue. Ugh. So I'm like, I have my new little desk pad and I'm getting it so dirty already. Okay, I'm an amateur stamper, just so we all know. And I'm probably gonna be messy. I don't wanna get my desk pad like have ink all over it and stuff. So let's put Saturday here. Cute. Wipe this off. See, this is why stamps are just... I'm a clumsy person. I'm a messy person. So ink and stamping is just a hot mess for me. A lot of times. See, I already have ink all over my hands. And then where was Sunday? Way up here. I was gonna put fun day instead of Sunday, but actually it's not really be a fun day because I have to work on Sunday. I volunteer to work. I work overtime so I can make that money. But okay, and let's put Sunday. Can you see? Oh my God. Oh my God, what a mess. See? Oh my gosh, I'm such a hot mess. Okay, I'm gonna put my Sunday down, like I have Saturday up here, I'm gonna put Sunday down here like staggered. I don't have a ton going on, but oh, that's kind of cute. Okay, let's put the number 2. You know, if I wasn't doing this video, I probably wouldn't put the date down. Since I'm doing it on the video, let's just do it. Let's make it cute. So it's the 15th and 16th. Aren't these numbers so cute though? I really do love these numbers. Okay. And 16th. Oh, cute! I love it! Oh my gosh. When I have stamped in the past, like when I first got these stamps and I was playing around with these and stuff, like sometimes I put too much ink on it and then it's just it like blobs out, kind of like that, but just worse. So stamping is just, you know, I don't do it enough to like get the hang of it, but they're fun to have sometimes, I guess, because look how cute that is. I actually really like that. Okay, let's put all this away. Are we good? I got a phone call. Okay, let's get back to it. Let's do it, do it, do it, do it, do it now. Sorry, I'm ridiculous. Okay, let's put down our plans for the weekend. Saturday is my day off. So what I want to do is want to dye my hair. And I've been thinking about lightening my hair and I'm trying to figure that all out. I am due to dye my hair and I want to lighten it. So I need to make a decision if I'm going to lighten it or not. My problem is I don't want to go to the salon. Like I would go to the salon once, but to keep it up, like I don't want to go every so often and pay all the money and all of that. I want to be able to do it myself at home. So I'm trying to figure out how to lighten it without making it look bad. I got to figure that all out. And then my son's birthday is coming up, so I need to go shopping for his birthday presents. I already ordered him 2 things online, which already came, but I kind of want to go shopping around and see what I can find. Won't be with me on Saturday, so that would be a good day for me to go do that. Let's go up closer. The other thing that I'm doing is on Sunday, I'm working OT, obviously, and I'm gonna be doing a podcast, which is crazy. Girlies at CrossFit have a podcast. The coach and one other girl do a CrossFit podcast, and they asked me to be on the podcast. They asked me a while back. I mentioned it a while ago on my channel, but we're finally doing it on Sunday. So she's supposed to text me and give me the exact time and address. She talked to me on whatever day I went this week. Joycey and Blake. That'll be so fun. I am so excited to do that. I'm also very, very nervous, but they were like, we want a newbie's perspective. She goes, you've been coming long enough now, but you're still kind of new. And so the whole episode is going to be about like a newbie's perspective on CrossFit. And I'm like, yeah, that'll be so fun. I'm very excited about it. So that's going to be on Sunday. She told me it's going to be in the afternoon sometime, so that'll be perfect. I usually work until 1:30 on Sundays, and then I can go and do the podcast with them right after that. So that'll be cool. So yeah, those are my specific things that I needed to mark down. I'm going to use this and just kind of do that. I really don't have a lot of to-dos today, so pretty blank day for today. At least I got my weekend things kind of sorted out here. Weekly setup for next week. That's great. Okay, so that's all I really wanted to do in here for right now. So that is it, and then I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!